Question, do you play the player or do you play the table? That is often a question I hear asked in the world of pool, from amateur level right up to the top to the professional level. In this video, we're going to find out. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you play the player or do you play the table? I have my view. I believe you should play the player, and I'll tell you why. Certain situations on the pool table, when you're playing a certain player on the circuit, you know his strengths or her strengths or their weaknesses. So this is why we play the player. I'm going to show you a shot in a professional match between two of the greats, two of the all-time greats. SVB played the push out, he's rolled the cue ball over here. Joshua Filler comes to the table. If you're not familiar with what happens next, he either plays the shot, so he has the option, or he puts SVB back. So Filler has a look at the shot, and this is what he decided to do. He decided to give it back to Shane Van Boenings. Shane Van Boenings is arguably the greatest 9-ball pool player that's ever lived. That is a debate that I'll let you guys argue out in the comments section. But Shane just got down, played a wonderful safety shot, not very difficult. 2-ball was always going to be safe. Filler then comes to the table hooked. He could have played the shot. Now he's kicking at the 2. He misses the 2-ball, gives SVB ball in hand, lost the rack. That's the first scenario. Two of the greatest pool players that have ever lived. Here's another. I'm playing the average pool player. I know his long game is weak. So I've played a clever little cheeky push out. The beauty of this is an average pool player playing a legend like myself knows I'm going to get down and pop the 2-ball. So he's tempted into going for a tricky long 2. He misses it. It's played absolutely into the palm of my hands, and now I'm at the table. Now I know what you're thinking. What if the average pool player puts me back in? Well, I'll just get down, I pop the 2 into the centre of the pocket. And I'm on the 3-ball with a chance to run the rack or certainly stay at the table. When you look at the best jump shot players on the World 9-Ball Tour, Fedor Gorst over the years has done many, many good jump shots. We have all seen it. So I'm playing Fedor. Fedor's decided to play a little push shot and he's put it there. Now, I'm not very good with the jump cue. I can get it over, I can hit the ball. I'm going to have a go in a minute, so make sure you keep watching. But I also know if I'm sat in my chair and I put Fedor Gorst back to the table, he's going to get very close at potting this 3-ball. If he misses the 3-ball, he will create distance. The cue ball's going to fly around the table. So things are in his favour. He will really fancy a go at this. So does Cowboys come to the table and give Fedor Gorst, the magnificent jumper of the cue ball, the shot back? No, what I do is I decide to chalk the jump cue and have a go myself, thinking if I miss it, I've got a good chance of getting some distance. Things can go my way. Good news is it's time to see how close I get to the jump shot. Not very good with a jump shot, but I decided to play the shot myself. Overcut it, got the distance, got the hook. Now Fedor's back at the table with this shot. If he'd have played the shot, he'd have probably made it and I'd have probably lost the rack. So I also used a bit of vision. I decided percentages was on my side. By the way, if you've missed the last video, don't forget to check this one out. It was all about vision. It involved Jason Shaw and a fantastic bank shot. I'll put the link in the description. I played the great Efren Reyes 4 times. The first time I played him, I remember putting the cue together, sitting in my chair, and I knew my safety game had to be on point. Why? Because he was regarded, and still is, as the greatest safety player, the greatest kicker the game has ever seen. So every time I was faced with a safety shot or a kick shot, it made me think a little bit different. I've set up a scenario here where I'm going to explain. The legend Efren Reyes, he sat in the chair with his cue waiting to pounce. So what I forgot, I can knock the 1-ball down the bottom of the table, get the cue ball off the side rail in behind the 7. If I'm playing an average pool player, I'd just get down. I've got the hook, not bad. 1 railer off the back of the rail is an easy hit, but there's something psychologically in my brain where I would be happy with that. Now I'm going to set it back up So straight away, it's already entered my head. This is why we're talking about playing the player, not the table. Because straight away, I'm thinking I've got to get the cue ball tight on the 7, and that gets rid of the 1 ball up the table. Because the cue ball's tight on the 7, I've took away the left rail, I've took away the right rail, and because I'm playing Efren, he'll probably still find a way to hit it, but now I can go back to my chair thinking, good luck, Efren, good luck. This is the time to focus on the table. This is your moment. I'm at the table, all the balls are in play, very easy run out. Doesn't matter whether Efren sat there, Joshua Filler or Fedor Gorst. This is the moment to focus. It's just you and the table, all the balls are over the pocket. Very simple run out, even though I made a little bit of a mess of the first shot. But I rescued it, and now I'm back in prime position. This is where it's just you and the table. Doesn't matter who is sat in the chair. Just focus ball by ball. Don't know what I was saying there. Perfect shot here. Just play it up the left-hand rail now. For a simple shot on the 8 ball to get to the 9. A couple of rails here. All I'm doing here is just making sure I don't do anything silly. Don't have to worry about my opponent. Is he a good safety player? Is he a good jumper at the ball? Let me know in the comments, do you play the player or do you play the table? I've just shown you a few instances. I definitely play the player, and I know a lot of the top pros do. Again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell, like this video, and please leave a comment. Do you play the table or do you play the player?